2026, New Year's. I really wanted to post this video a lot earlier than this. I planned on doing it a couple of days back, but I've honestly been very, very busy making myself ready and getting things going for the New Year's, and especially now towards the end of the year, pushing through and not stopping, essentially. Now, the reason I want to record this video is because there's a lot of people, I feel like myself last year, I would say, that would not have the clarity that I have right now on what steps I need to take, what I need to do, what I want to do, what my goals are, and what I want to achieve. So, the goal with this video is to go through exactly what I wish I knew last year, and with the actual hopes of that it benefits someone out there, even if it's one person, if it's two, doesn't really matter, as long as someone gets some benefit out of it. The way that you want to think about it is, and it's going to be a talking style video, there's not much I want to share my screen about and go over, is the fact that we have to kind of stop living in this loop of January the 1st is change, right? That is what a lot of it's just billions of people have been conditioned that way, where January the 1st is considered like the day of change, the day that everything ends, the day that, oh, I'm going to start eating clean. Oh, I'm going to start working on my business. Oh, I'm going to stop doing this, like the bad habits. I'm going to start spending more time with my family, whatever it is, right? Like that is not what January the 1st is for. Like, everybody starts that way. And if you do want to have an advantage in the race of life, which again, there's a caveat to it because that race of life is only against yourself. But if you want to make sure that you yourself are better, not where you were last year, do it earlier. Start today. This is why I wanted to post this earlier so that I can emphasize on this. But regardless, if you're watching this and it's not 1st of January yet, start now. Like, do it now. And even if it is the 1st of January and you're watching this, do it now. Like, what are you waiting for? Like, even if you mess up the first day, like, still keep going, right? Most people, they'll quit the gym, they'll quit their business, they'll quit everything like 8 to 9 days in of doing something, and they'll fall back to their normal stuff. Don't be within that range. Don't just focus on doing exactly what you got to do for a long enough period of time and do it before 2026. What I would recommend if you really want to change your life is, and this is not going to be specifically geared towards SMMA, like, it doesn't really matter what you want, what business model or vehicle you want to choose, but figure out what you want with your life. Where do you want to be, right? 5 years from now, 2030, where do you want to be? 2025 just wrapped up and it went super quick, right? 2026 is going to go quick. 2027, 2028, 2020. Where do you want to be in 2030? Where do you envision yourself? How much money do you want to make? What is your physical shape? What is your relationship with God? What is your relationship with your family? How are you spending your time? What's happening? What does your life look like? Figure out exactly where you want to be 5 years from now and plan that back. All right, so if you want to be there in 5 years, this is what I want to do in a 3-year time. And this is what I want to do every single year. This is what I want to do this year. This is what I want to do in 2026. And this is what I got to do every single month, right? Figure out exactly what you want to do. If you want to make a certain amount of money, if you want to start a business, which I think, hopefully, if I'm reaching the right audience, that is what most people watching this video would want to do. Want to start their own business. They would want to make their own money, move into a different city, like get to know more new people, get to essentially just turn into a really, really well-rounded human being. Like, that's what people want to do, like maximize, level out every single stat there is in life. And if you have those goals, you definitely have to do things differently than anybody else, right? So specifically with that, understand where you want to get to. Your race is only going to be your race. There's nobody in your race specifically. It's you and the man in the mirror. You can do exactly what you set yourself to achieve. You can do exactly what you set yourself to achieve. And it's so true, because there's no difference between you and Cristiano Ronaldo. There's no difference between you and Iman Ghazi. There's no difference between you and TJR. There's no difference between you and Canelo. Like, whoever it is, there's no difference. They have the same 24 hours. They drink the same water. Heck, you might even live in a place that has better water, right? You have time. They might have money, but you have the same exact currency that they use to be able to get to the point that they're at right now, right? So live in that moment of understanding that you can do exactly what you set yourself to achieve and what you set yourself to become, right? Focus on that, right? And once you know that, you can literally get to places that you never knew were possible. And in order to make this your best year, if I'm wrapping this up with like the few golden nuggets, is focus on the process. And it's funny because a lot of people say this, a lot of people say, focus on the process, don't focus on the destination, this and that. But honestly, just focus on making yourself better. Like there's this one quote that I had on my screen, and I think I still might have it close by here. I'm just going to read it out for you guys, right? What the quote states is, one day you will understand why your timing was perfect and why things had to happen exactly the way that they did, to protect you, to guide you, and to redirect you to where you were always meant to be. Trust the process of your path, evolution, and growth. It's all divine timing. Now, I don't know what Islam says about all that. I am Muslim, but you got to understand the point of it, right? Like, there's always a reason for what everything is happening. There's always a reason for why you're at exactly the stage that you're at right now, why you're watching this exact video, and why thoughts are going through your head of exactly what levers and what you need to do moving into the new year to become that next level of yourself and just scale, right? Become a better person, get rid of those bad habits, like get rid of the bad things and go towards your dreams, man. Chase them and achieve them, right? It's not harder than that. Like, do your best, right? Make sure that you plan accordingly, make sure that you understand exactly what you want, and make sure that you show up every single day without fail. Make sure that you do that. And I promise you, you're going to look back at 2026 and you are going to think, wow. One last thing I'll let you guys know that I actually did and I recommend you guys do as well is take either your guys' phone or the webcam, whatever you guys have, record yourself a video talking about the exact goals. So write down the goals, either if it's on a like written paper, you can do that, or you can do it on like the notes like app on your phone or on the computer. Write down your exact goals from financial, family, lifestyle, religion, whatever it may be. Right? Write them down, record a video of yourself going over the goals, and end it off with a 2-3 minute like voiceover. I mean, you can't really say voice, but you talking to yourself about why you're on this journey and who you're doing it for and what you're essentially looking for moving forward and what habits you want to like remove and etc. etc. Record that video and combine it with the video by the end of 2026. So by the end of 2026, you can actually review that video and go over the exact things that you set yourself out to do and what you've done. Once you have this in your mind subconsciously, you're going to want to achieve every single thing that you put on there. Because man, like you don't want to look back at the video that said that, hey, I'm going to achieve this, and it's you yourself saying it and you didn't achieve it, right? Other thing you can do is you can actually listen to that video every single day. So if you struggle a lot with like procrastination and motivation and needing to like do the work and you need something to like fire you up or something like this, once you've recorded that video, watch it every single day. Reprogram your mind to be able to look at it and be like, fuck, it is possible. This is what I set myself out to do. This is my mission. This is what I'm doing, right? Watch that video every morning. Watch it every night. Watch it whenever you need to, right? Do it. And I promise you guys, once you look back at the end of 2026, you're going to be like, wow, that's crazy. And one thing I've been noticing with myself is I literally on a day by day, I operate on like 30% of my whole potential. Like, I don't even know what my potential is. Like my potential is endless. It's limitless. But I realistically operate, and I swear, I promise you guys, I operate not more than 20 to 30% of my potential, which is so bad. And I just realized this like around recently about like, because I did a time audit, like I spent every like 30-40 minutes of the day just auditing what I did with my time. And I noticed that I'm just spending 30% of my day or like my actual time on shit that actually moves the needle. So that's one of the things that I would recommend you guys do as well. Like literally do that time audit, understand what you're wasting time on and what you're not wasting time on, and get better essentially, right? Get a lot better. The only way to go from essentially where you're at right now is up. If you focus on it and you put your head down and you lock in, the only way to go is up, right? And just don't lose yourself in the process of doing it. Do it for the love of the game. Do it for the grind. Right? There's always people rooting for you like myself. I'm always looking forward to it. And I would love to hear more people's stories. If you guys have a story, if you guys have goals, you want to share them, you want to hold yourself accountable, put them in the comments, right? Put them in the comments, put together exactly what you're looking to achieve, what you want to achieve, what you're looking for. And you might just even end up connecting with somebody that can be your accountability partner, right? there's a crazy things that you can do. And remember, as I always say, you owe it to yourself to be great. You literally do. Like, there's nobody that is going to go out there, wake up in the morning for you. There's nobody that is going to force you to do the work. If you wanted to right now, you could literally lay in bed and stay in bed for 40 years. Like, nobody would care other than your parents. But even then, they have a soft spot for you. So they're going to be like, ah, no, it's all good. Like, nobody's going to do the exact work for you. Right. So make sure that you become the one that can do the work and bear it, right? Because you're going to be able to go to sides and see things that you thought that would never be possible, right? So let's make sure that you do that. Make yourself a commitment, record that video and watch over it every single day if needed, if not by the end of the year. And yeah, I'm rooting for you guys. See you guys. This is going to be a crazy blast of the year. Crazy, crazy year. This is going to be one of the best years, inshallah. I'm looking forward to building a lot more on the personal brand side, a lot more consistently on YouTube, a lot more on Instagram, hopefully, and just start posting and pushing and just becoming that next level, man. I'm super excited. And I hope you guys are too. See you guys on the other side.